it clarifies you not only in terms of what am I doing right now, but also what do I actually want to be doing? Am I doing things that I know I don't want to be doing? And you see your own, you see the consequences of your own actions kind of staring you back in the face, which is great motivation because not only do you see how much of a mess you are and how uncoordinated you are, but you also see the progress you make, so you can sort of look back like, oh, this is how much of a mess I am, but this is how much of a mess I was 4 months ago. And it's like, oh, nice. That is pretty good, actually. If you're in a conversation with yourself, you don't feel the need, I mean, maybe at first, but over time it gets better. You don't feel the need to sugarcoat anything, and nobody's going to judge you. So you can be pretty clear about your more selfish interests, about things that are really you and not things you pretend to be to sort of get validation from somebody else. And I think over time, kind of naturally out of that come your own interests. Like, okay, this is all what I pretend to be, but it's nonsense. And then this is the rest. And out of all of that, I guess I'm sort of formed in one way or another. And then you can go into little detail, see, you know, how much of that is self-deception. I like to do, I get more into, self-deception when I'm at my lowest. Like, I have days when then I'm like, oh, I'm super dramatic, woe is me, that sort of thing. And then I completely over-focus on the negatives in life. So I have this dialogue where both parties are trying to call each other out on their hypocrisy. Like, oh yeah, okay, I get it, but also, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to just sit in your misery? That sounds kind of unhelpful. If you want to do that, at least say it clearly, but this, like, what is this? Come on. And then to find ways in communication to sort of get better. It's also going to make you into somebody who doesn't have to face the embarrassment of being asked questions that you haven't thought about before. The more you thought something through, the more you're going to be able to talk about all the little technical aspects and nitty-gritty of it without having to look something up every time beforehand. Bring yourself up to date. You know, become aware of who you currently are, and then become aware of how who you currently are is or isn't who you currently want to be, by kind of comparing this thing that you are right now to what you want to be in the future, but also just to what you want to have happen on a day-to-day basis. Like, how do I want day-to-day life to happen so I can enjoy being a living person?